The November climate dialogues have demonstrated the overwhelming commitment to ramp up progress on climate change and to make good on that commitment with science informed approaches. The dialogues also highlighted areas where more effort must be demonstrated intersessionally. These areas include finance, transparency, Article 6, and common timeframes. We thank the chairs of the constituted bodies for sharing updates on your work. The Alliance of Small Island States particularly welcomes the progress of the Executive Committee of the Warsaw Implementation Mechanism, including with the launch of 3 new expert groups. AOSIS also appreciates the progress that the Standing Committee on Finance has made, while noting the need to push back timelines into 2021 for its flagship products. 2020 is a milestone year for the 100 billion climate finance goal, and it is the start of a process under the Paris Agreement for ex-ante reporting on climate finance. These are integral to plotting the ambitious pathways for net zero emissions from now until 2030 through to 2050, and therefore there should be no derogation from these commitments. The exchange of views on reporting formats and tables to support the enhanced transparency framework was very helpful, and AOSIS looks forward to further technical discussions. In the interim, we hope that the Secretariat can continue to play a role in providing information to parties to assist with the further consideration of relevant issues. On cooperative approaches under Article 6, we found the dialogue's approach to be constructive, giving heads of delegation a platform to identify priority issues of concern and allowing technical experts to then discuss baselines and additionality. We welcome opportunities for additional technical discussions during the intersessional period on other topics that require resolution for Article 6 to deliver a tangible increase in ambition. AOSIS applauds the successful event of the Local Communities and Indigenous Peoples platform, which demonstrated the importance of ensuring that Indigenous peoples have a seat at the table in the climate process. We must facilitate their equal and direct participation. These are a few preliminary highlights of the dialogues and areas of work that can be further enhanced. On behalf of AOSIS, I wish to congratulate the chairs of the subsidiary bodies, the chairs of the constituted bodies, the COP presidencies and their teams, and all participants. We also wish to especially thank the Secretariat for organising all the events. Connectivity in today's digital age is often taken for granted, but in remote and not so remote parts of the world, it remains a problem. Similarly, a virtual platform provides the illusion that anyone, anywhere can participate, but time zones are real, and so too are language barriers. These issues matter for participation, and given the likelihood that the virtual workspace will continue to be utilized well beyond COVID-19, due attention to address them will be necessary. Our work cannot stop, and we accept and support continued utilization of new and innovative methods to facilitate dialogues across stakeholders. While these dialogues do not take place in the usual formal setting, it is important that we reflect the rich exchange of views that has enabled better understanding of complex issues and facilitate decision making in the future. In closing, I wish to emphasize a clear and consistent message of urgency for emissions reduction, emanating from the many events that we had, including the research dialogue, the structured expert dialogue, and the pre-2020 roundtable. AOSIS reiterates that climate change remains a fundamental existential threat to our countries, and we cannot afford to pause the important work that needs to progress. We look forward to continuing these dialogues and to the next opportunity when we meet to commemorate the 5th anniversary of the Paris Agreement, where we hope to see the commitment to climate ambition, action, and support in full display. I thank you.